Hello, good morning. It's the 19th of June. Time is around 7:30 in the morning. We're headed up to Chevy Chase, Maryland for the Tech Breakfast. This will be held at the Microsoft building off Wisconsin Avenue, and we'll let you know how it goes. So we just finished up the Tech Breakfast here in Chevy Chase, Maryland, the Microsoft building off Wisconsin Avenue. So I'm just going to go grab my car, and then I'll tell you how it went. So this morning at the Tech Breakfast, there were 5 startup companies. We were able to get interviews for 3 of the 5. The first one was DinnerTime by Sharon and Lacy. Serve up some stress-free happiness at your dinner table. There's no website listed here. Actually, they have the wrong website listed. So I'm just guessing it's DinnerTime.com. The second one was Foodem by Kash, Rehman. The website is Foodem, Foodem.com. Is an online trading, business intelligence, and process automation solution for the $670 billion U.S. wholesale food distribution industry. So that's Foodem.com. The third one, we were able to get an interview, and that was Repair Jungle by Beca. Trusted mechanics compete for your car repair. So we actually got an interview, and we'll go ahead and play that for you. Hey, I'm James from J Technology, and I got Fred and Z. They're going to go over what their website is, Repair Jungle. Fred?
So we started Repair Jungle earlier this year, and what we do is basically a reverse auction online for auto repairs. So if you need any sort of body work or basic mechanical work, you can submit a request through us, and we have a bunch of shops that we work with in the DC metro area who will then bid for your job.
And can you give us an idea like what the website looks like?
So I don't know if you can see it here, but here's a shot of our website. We are going to have a mobile compatible site up pretty soon, so it'll like look and feel, and the experience will be just like if you're using any other kind of mobile app on your smartphone. The website now, everything you can do on a desktop, you can do through your mobile browser as well, but we'll have one that's better optimized for it.
Can you give us a quick idea, like exactly how it works?
So it's pretty simple. You just submit a report online. We just need your contact information, what kind of car that you drive, and what you need. If it's body work, we ask that you upload 4 photos of the damage. Within 2 to 3 business days, you should have 3 or 4 bids from top-rated locally owned shops. So one thing we really like to emphasize is the quality of the shops that we work with. We spend an incredible amount of time interviewing and screening the shops to make sure that they were really good and that they were really highly rated.
One question though, what if you have a problem with, you get the repair done, but you have a problem with the repair itself?
Yeah, so we're obviously we hope that doesn't happen, and it hasn't happened, but we generally have a zero tolerance policy with the shop, so if we get a lot of complaints about the shop, we won't work with them anymore, and we'll do our best to sort of resolve any issues that you might have with the shop.
I'm very proud to say that so far we have not had one single issue, and that just goes back to what Fred was talking about identifying the quality shops who do not want to jeopardize kind of a lifeline that we provide for them. It's good business, and it's good business, and that's how we're able to protect the customers.
And last question, if they're interested in the website, what is the address?
So it's repairjungle.com.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
So the fourth company was called Edio by Tony Moura, and basically what their company does, they protect your corporate brand by mitigating social media risk. And the website is edi.io, and we got an interview with Tony, and we'll go ahead and play that for you, and he can explain what Edio is all about. So here you go. Hey, I'm James from J Technology, and we are here at the Microsoft building with Tony Moura from Edio, and he's going to explain to us basically what his website is. Tony?
Hi.
I've got a startup. I'm the co-founder and chief experience officer of a startup called Edio. What we do is we mitigate a brand's risk in social media by filtering the content before it ever goes to the web. What makes that unique is that enterprises and brands know that they need to engage in social media more and more. That's where, as an example, if you're stuck on an airplane in the tarmac, you're going to tweet immediately, and then that catches the attention and somebody responds. But if you think about it, I mean, companies will spend $1 billion to build a brand and maintain it, but really they're going to turn that customer service over to somebody that they're spending potentially $15 an hour for, or a salary, that can say anything on the corporate account. It's pretty dangerous if you really think about it. There's been a couple instances as far as with the American Red Cross, Microsoft, Google, almost every major brand it's happened to in one way or another. There's a report that just came out, a matter of fact, it was as of yesterday. That report came out that an average brand itself on Twitter has 279,000 followers. Imagine one wrong tweet that goes out and then it goes virally. We've all seen it, we've all had it happen. That's where we mitigate that risk. We use machine learning, natural language processing. We actually take the tweets and then eventually Facebook posts and discuss. And we break that sentence structure down. In doing so, we actually look at the context, the meaning and the sentiment analysis, as well as keywords, and a lot of other facets of that in order to really understand what's being said. If it needs to get held, we go ahead and hold it. We send the review back to the person that wrote it, as well as a push notification to an administrator or an editor. They can either publish or delete the offending tweet.
So Tony, like what social media sites does this cover? And also for my community, what is the websites if they're interested?
Right now we currently cover Twitter. Next, hopefully within the next few weeks, we'll cover Facebook, Discuss, because really anywhere that corporate communication can take place online with the public, on behalf of the corporate brand is where we'd want to protect. So we're going to keep rolling those out incrementally. The site can be, and the service can be found at Edio, which is edi.io.
And this is the website here? And last question, is this live right now?
It's currently not live right now. What we're doing is we're piloting it with private pilots. We've got some professional sports teams, some professional soccer franchises that are in Europe, as well as some government agencies that we're currently piloting with, really to get their feedback and their user research.
Okay, thank you, Tony.
Thank you, and have a good afternoon.
You too. So the last company was One Square Box by Alexis Coates and Granville Templeton. It's an intuitive management system that allows teachers, students, principals, and parents to communicate in real time via their state-of-the-art tablets. We were able to get an interview with both of them, and I'll go ahead and play that for you so they can explain more about their product. Hey, I'm James from J Technology, and I got Granville and Alexis. Their company is One Square Box, and they're based out in Baltimore, and they're going to tell us more about their tablets.
Hey, how are you doing? Granville Templeton from One Square Box. I'm here with my business partner and co-founder, Alexis Coates, and we just presented here at the TechBreakfast in DC at Microsoft headquarters here. And so we have a hardware product, a tablet, and we also have software, and Alexis is showing you the software.
Web-based application software, which can run on both the One Square Box tablet, and it also can run on other iPads and other hardware besides One Square Box hardware.
And we have a system where we have the true one-to-one solution for students, teachers, principals, and parents for school systems. So now every student, every teacher, every principal can have a tablet, our One Square Book tablet, or if they have another type of tablet, they can use those also. And they can use our software to go in and view their calendar, view all assignments and messages back and forth, view the lesson plans, and teachers can put their lesson plans in our system. It's so intuitive, it's so easy to use that I'm doing it right now. We have a lot of schools that are trying to utilize our product now on the East Coast, all the way down south, and we have people calling us from other countries that are trying to implement tablets in their system. They're looking at our model for how to implement it into the countries.
And it's both for the principal, the teacher, the student, and the parent. When a kid takes a quiz at real time, they get results. They can do attendance, and everything runs through a web-based software application.
You mentioned something about lesson plans. How does that differ from some teachers that actually have lesson plans via using paper compared to tablets?
Well, we're just converting their paper lesson plans into an electronic form, and it's saved in the cloud, so they can access those lesson plans at any time. So it's really simple. Like in about 5 minutes or so, they can input the lessons in here, saved on the cloud, and they can access them when they're in class. And it's automatic. Our system automatically pushes certain parts of the lesson plans to the students, so it's not like they have to share it or anything. Our database ties everybody together. We have like an automatic push system where the students, once they log on with their username and password, they'll see the parts of the lesson plan that they need to see for the day.
It digitizes the whole lesson plan from top to bottom, both everything done in school, both from textbooks, lesson plans, attendance. We digitized that from the paper format and brought it over to the tablet and the technology platform.
And something like the tablet itself and the software, what are we looking at price-wise? Are we looking at individuals can actually purchase this, or the school system has to purchase it as a whole?
We have two models. The model that we're using now, the school systems are purchasing it, so we're looking at school districts to purchase tablets for entire schools. We've done some pilots where we sold a subset of a school, like 100 tablets, and software to school systems. But yeah, the model is to sell to school systems. In the future, we're talking about maybe doing a model, like I've been talking about, doing a model where the students can download the software and use whichever device they have. And when the schools catch up and want to get into the 21st century, the data's already in the system, and they can just add what they've been using already into their system.
And for the economically disadvantaged schools, we're providing discounts for Title I districts. As you say, the tablet sells for $349. The software sells for $199. For economically disadvantaged schools, we're selling the software for $99, and the tablets are selling for $299. So we're pretty excited about the new school year, moving forward, putting technology and software in the hands of children and school systems all over the world.
We're doing what we can to help these students get technology in their hands when they can't afford it. So we're trying to help these students by utilizing our technology.
Wow, that's great. The prices are great too, I mean, compared to other tablets. But last question, if they wanted to find out more information, what is the website?
The website is www.1sqbox.com. It's www.1sqbox.com. You can also go on YouTube and look at some videos and just check us out. You can also reach us at our office at 410-244-8557.
Well, thank you, Granville and Alexis.
Thanks, James. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, that was pretty much it. As usual, it was very informative. We're going to try to make the next Tech Breakfast. If you can make it, great. If you can't, try to make the next one. You can go to meetup.com for more information on future Tech Breakfast meetups. I'm James from J Technology. Thanks for watching.